Hey guys, Hillside Gardener back here with you. Happy November. And just as soon as I'm trying to record something, there's a chainsaw going in the background. So I guess we'll have that this time of year, but gonna take a walk with me. We had our first frost the other day, got down to 26, I think on Halloween night. So, this is the row of potatoes I planted. Obviously nothing is coming up, that's the point. But I did have this first row here along the edge that I had kind of dug out with an idea. And what I'm going to do now is I'm going to plant some garlic in here because I think it's a good hands-off kind of project type plant. Doesn't need a lot of taking care of. It gets a little bit of water. It's all it's really going to need. So yeah, so what I got here, bring it down for you, this is hardneck garlic, Spanish Roja. This is just store-bought, just the soft neck garlic. I grew a whole bunch of it, made a video about how to grow in clay soil garlic. So this is just some recycled one of those, so I'm going to throw them out here. But yeah, I think the hardneck is supposed to be a, whoa, they're cutting the tree down. All right, anyways, I think this hardneck garlic right here is supposed to be less cold hardy. I'm not sure, or it's more cold hardy. I'm not really sure, but I do know that I've talked to a couple people who they said the chefs really care for the hardneck variety much more. I guess it's better for cooking and more gourmet type. So anyhow, I'll give it a shot. But let me go ahead and pause here, and I'll get this garlic out of the bag and back to show you what I'm doing. Okay, guys. So just kind of point of reference, you can see this is the hardneck. I broke the bulb up. You see how much bigger the bulbs are on this. They're just probably double the size of just your traditional, store-bought soft neck garlic that we're all probably used to. So, I mean, I guess that's why chefs may prefer them. Maybe they're a little bit larger bulb, a little bit more to work with. I don't really know. Maybe it's just because they're bigger, they're more tender or flavorful. I'm not really sure. But I'm gonna go ahead and plant this garlic out, and it's real simple. I already had this row pre-drilled and everything. So, what you're gonna do is you find your garlic, and this end right here, you see, this is the bottom. This is where the root was attached to the bunch there. So all you do is you're going to place it that side down, and it's not pushed down too far because the row has kind of been drilled out. I'm going to take this and just kind of mount it back on top, so I don't really want to dig it too far deep, but it's not really rocket science. You just kind of press the garlic in, and we had a nice couple of days of rain, which is nice that it rains in October, November, and not in July and August when we needed it with a super bad drought. But anyhow, that's all I'm going to do with the garlic right there. I'll go down the line, and when I'm done, I'm just going to take this this dirt here, and just going to push it over on top, mount it up, and it'll just be good to go. And whenever spring comes, it's just going to start growing all on its own naturally. So that's how I'm going to plant the garlic. Now I'm going to take you over here and show you something I was really worried about, but it's actually working out pretty well for me. So let's take a trip. Okay, guys, check it out. So this is my Saskatoon or chutney pear berries, or the multitude of names, Saskatoons, something like that, service berries as well. Anyways, my last video where I showed you planting stuff on the hillside, I planted this out, and I was really afraid that it wouldn't get established or the deer would just come in and eat it to the ground in one night. But to my surprise, it's pretty well, I think right there, that branch might have had a little bit of nibble on it, and you can see right here, a couple of leaves are off of that stem. But as far as the growing tips go, they're still all intact. So these bushes theoretically should, as long as nothing comes in and just decimates them this winter time, or maybe, I don't know, depending on how far they eat it down to the ground, or if at all, hopefully this takes off and it can outcompete the deer pressure. Hopefully it's not something they really prefer, because I really would enjoy having these berries. So that being said, let me go walk over here and show you the other one. This one as well is doing just fine. This one didn't have many leaves to begin with. It was kind of under some stress, but even up until frost, and it's trying to bud out right there. So hopefully the frost doesn't really set it back too much, but this is a very cold hardy plant to zone 2, so shouldn't be a problem with that. But let me show you one other thing, something new you guys probably don't know about over here on the hillside. All right, so you guys for the first time get to see, these are my persimmon trees. Remember I had them growing on the front porch. I did a video on starting some tree seeds and collecting seeds in the winter time from in the woods and everything, and from the golf course where I was playing, and found those nice, awesome persimmon tree growing. So I just decided, I'd save the seeds and grow them out. So I had 7 in total, and like I said, we had the first frost, so the leaves are kind of drooping. They don't look very happy, but they, I mean, as far as the plant goes, it's completely, it's full of vigor. So it's that time of year. But I got 7 total planted, and I think I did check one of them. I think was pretty much eaten by a deer or a bug or something, some animal. Maybe a rat or mouse or something has nibbled it down to just the nub, which actually may re-sprout and regrow in the spring. And time will tell. But there you go, guys. Just a quick update of what I'm doing here on the hillside today. Just planting out that garlic, checking in on my trees and bushes, and just kind of hoping everything gets tucked in for fall and just rides out the winter, so we can start spring with a new flush of growth, and hopefully you guys all make it. So thanks for watching, guys. I hope you enjoyed it. And if any comments or questions, please feel free to ask, like, and subscribe. And we will see you next time here on the hillside, or maybe in the woods or backyard. I'm not really sure yet. Tons of stuff coming up, plant related. So thanks again, guys. Bye.